Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Crazy Dude 36 here, coming at you today with my NPBF Season 7, Week 17th battle against Blair and his Kommo-os. Kind of owe you an explanation for this. When we had the battle, it was last second. I didn't have my laptop on me, so I had a battle on my phone. So yeah, we're gonna have to battle like this. Oh, I'm gonna have to record like this and all that. But yeah. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Y'all know the squad we're bringing. We're bringing Alduin, X, Siren, Mothman, Rushmore, and Castiel. While our opponent brings Togekiss, Blastoise, Chandelure, Q and Black, Kommo, and Rhyperior. Looking at this team, I really believe that I didn't lose anything from starting off Siren, so that's what I did as he leads with the Blastoise. He swaps out to the Togekiss, and I just make the obvious play and go straight for the Energy Ball to try to get as much damage off from Blastoise as I can. But since he swapped in Togekiss, it didn't really do anything. It reveals Togekiss has leftovers. I swap out into Metagross, predicting like Air Slash or something. He goes for the Roost, gets back to max health. He swaps back out into Blastoise as I go for the Iron Head. Obvious play again. Blastoise basically eats that. I swap back out into Siren because I figured Siren's going to be my best bet here. Blastoise goes for the Scald, and I eat it basically. He swaps back out into Togekiss. I go for the Hyper Voice, hitting Togekiss for a decent chunk. He gets some leftovers recovery from that. He then goes for another Roost, which I kind of don't blame him. I go for the Hyper Voice again, hitting for a little less. And I'm like, okay, so Hyper Voice isn't cutting you anymore. So I think he swaps out to Q, and I go to swap out into Metagross. And he swaps back out of Q into Chandelure. And I believe right here I go Earthquake, predicting the swap. And so Metagross picks up a kill. So Metagross is 1-0 this game so far. He then swaps out into Blastoise. I swap back into Siren because Siren's my best bet against this thing. He goes for the Scald. I resist it. I eat it, but unfortunately I get burned. Good thing I'm not a physical attacker at this point. I'll take some burn damage at the end of the turn. He swaps back out to Togekiss. I go straight for the Moonblast, I believe. Kind of predicting to swap out the Q there, but at the same time I didn't. All this other stuff. He then swaps back into the Blastoise, and again, since I'm choice specs, I'm locked in the Moonblast, so I go Moonblast again. And I'm like, okay, I can kill Blastoise here easily. Then he goes for the Skull just to get some chip damage off of me, and I believe I go Moonblast one more time, and that would be enough to knock out Blastoise. Okay, so Siren's here, and he's basically outlived his purpose, in my opinion. Yeah, he took out Blastoise for me, so he swapped out into Kokomo. I stuck off Siren for him to go Thunder Punch. I then go into Castiel. He obviously knows I have Play Rough in this thing, so he makes a good swap and goes out into Rhyperior as I make the obvious play and go for Play Rough. Rhyperior basically eats that, lowers his attack, which is actually huge, and I'm actually kind of happy about this. So he's also put me. He then double swaps into Togekiss as I go for Superpower, but didn't the obvious Superpower play. I lose my stuff, my attack and defense drop by 1. And like, okay, I go for the playoffs to get the chip damage off because in the calc, I believe it said I had a roll. So I went for it, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't even care. I'll just hit him with Play Rough. If I don't, all this other crap. I then swap back out into X as he goes for the he goes out into Kommo. I believe I go for the Iron Head here. This is a great play, and after this, I swap out into Rushmore. Rushmore goes for the all-out pummeling, which does not kill me, which is huge. Then this next play, I believe, basically gave me the match. He swaps out into Rhyperior. I believe that if he stayed in and went for like whatever fine type move he did, he would have won. But I was predicting the attack, and I was like, okay, I'm going to lose Rushmore, so I'm just going to go counter. But he swapped out, so then I countered just nothing. I go Stealth Rocks. He goes for the Earthquake. I'm like, okay, I'm going to die here, so I then go, I'm like, but I'm going to outspeed, so I'm going to at least give this thing poison. So I give a Toxic, get the poison off, and he sets up his own Stealth Rocks, which I find kind of weird. He really should have went for the Earthquake there. But in my opinion, I would have went for the Earthquake. I try to go Stone Edge just to get a little bit of chip damage off in this thing. But as Stone Edge works, I miss. He goes for the Earthquake, and Rushmore dies. I then look at this team, I'm like, okay, I basically win this game now with X. So I swap back out into X, take some Stealth Rock damage, and I basically win. Go Iron Head, I hit Rhyperior really hard, and he gets the flinch, which ensures the game basically, so I win. That's about, I believe, the only thing, in my opinion. He swaps out into Kommo-o, takes a 6-point damage. I go straight for the Iron Head again, and Kommo-o dies to the Iron Head. He swaps out into Kyum. Kyum is basically his only shot at killing me right now. He goes for the Earth Power. Surprisingly, I was like, "Oh shit!" At this point, I thought I was gonna lose, but I live, and I go for the Z Corkscrew Crash, killing Kyum in one shot. So now I basically just win the game with Kyum, not Kyum X right here. X goes. He goes for the S7W7 and Togekiss trying to get the Flint. Does not get it. I go for Iron Head, one shot Togekiss. And I believe that is GG at this final point. Raphael comes in, takes some Stealth Rock damage. I go for the Iron Head again, and it finishes off the Raphael. So, guys, that's going to do it for this video, guys. GG to Blair and all that, but yeah. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to comment down below and all that. But, yeah. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.